to Sarah's table. Pew, pew, pew. It's another finger guns kind of day. I know I say that every time. It's every time. It's a finger guns kind of day.
Friday.
Feels like fall outside, which is really lovely. And we are heavy in the Halloween season. Last week, we killed some Nazis in Paris. That was what we were doing last week. We were vampires. That's where that comes in. It's a real thing, I swear. It was not a fever dream. I don't know that for sure, actually. And this week, we are doing something just as scary. We're going to be a scout troop. On par with vampires, I've always said it. They're approximately the same. Little girls and undead creatures, both very scary. My name's Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her. I'm going to be your game master tonight and your host and your favorite person. I'm going to remind you to drink some water because even though the weather is turning, I'm sure you're dehydrated. So just like take a sip, water, a hot beverage, something else, whatever you want. Liquids. And today we are playing BadgeQuest. Ta-da! Where it is described as a horror role-playing game with cookies. We are going to be the Brave Blossoms, who are a group of tenacious scouts determined to make the world a better place, one cookie at a time. Sometimes that involves killing monsters. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I have a couple of the team here today who helped make it. I have to tell you that when this Kickstarter dropped, which they just had a successful Kickstarter, so it's very exciting. But when this Kickstarter dropped, 4 separate people on the day it started sent it to me and said, I think this game was made for you. And I was like, you're not wrong. So I'm super jazzed. We're going to get into it. But before we do, quick safety discussion, because as we just discussed, little girls are terrifying. So today there's going to be no sexual violence. So normally it's no violence against children, but we are bending it a little bit because we are playing children. However, there is no death in BadgeQuest. So we are going to get into dangerous situation, but there will be know that we will come out the other side okay. Also, no withholding food as punishment for starvation, and no suicide, and we are going to avoid violence towards animals. Luckily, the thing we are fighting today, not an animal. Spoilers. It's not an animal. Before we build our scouts, our brave blossoms, I would love to have everybody who is here today introduce themselves. I'm going to start with somebody who's been on the show before. Kiley, who are you?
Hello, my name is Kiley Eberhard. I am a queer and neurodivergent streamer. Well, part-time streamer. I'm on a tiny hiatus, but and I'm glad to be back.
I can't remember the last time what were we playing last time you were on? I don't even remember.
Last time we were playing, oh my goodness, the party game.
This party sucks.
Yes, this party sucks, which I have introduced to all of my friends and absolutely love it.
So it's a great game if you want to be embarrassed and a little sad. You can pay only like $6 and be embarrassed and a little sad in a cathartic way.
It's very cathartic, and it just brings you closer to your friends.
Yeah.
Shared experiences.
I feel like I'm really selling all of the games that I'm doing on the show. I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. All right. So new friends, new faces to the show. I'm going to start with Ellie. Who are you, and how did you find yourself here?
I'm Ellie Hogan. I write mostly Dungeons and Dragons adventures for DMDave. But I'm also doing some of the writing for the Kickstarter for BadgeQuest as well.
Awesome. And then hopping over to round us out to our friend Bob.
Hello, I'm Bob, pronouns he, him. I do lots of things for DMDave, but my official title is Director of Sales. I have been running games, playing games, doing all sorts of fun stuff for a very long time. So I'm very excited to be able to play a Brave Blossom that gets a little bit outside of my comfort zone, which is a good thing. You have to get outside of your zone every once in a while.
I don't know. As director of sales, though, I feel like you'd be excellent at the cookie selling portion.
Oh yes, I am very good at selling cookies, and yeah, I would make a really good entrepreneur.
Yeah, for sure. So this game, there is a version out already. I have a copy of a printed book already. I got mine through Indie Press Revolution. Can you also buy this like through a website at the moment, or?
Yes, it is on our website as well as on Indie Press Revolution. Either works. It supports two great companies, DMDave being us, and Indie Press Revolution is also great. Highly recommend them if you're looking at indie role-playing games specifically. They have so many hundreds, thousands of creators are on IPR, so highly recommend them. You can get it on dmdavepublishing.com, and soon we will have the new and improved quick start guide, which is the complete rule book which you have in your hands, Sarah. Which is just a little bit of modification, more art. We're going to change a couple of the wording, but that will turn into our quick start guide, which will be available on the website hopefully at the end of October.
Oh, so soon.
So soon.
Yeah, and now it's on the internet now. It is out there, and so now you have to hold yourself to that to end of October. Hope that's okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Feeling great. And this is a pretty streamlined. It's a D6 dice pool mechanic. It is designed to really get you in and going pretty quickly. The cute little character sheet back here, it's not super complicated. If you are concerned that like, oh no, I need somebody super experienced to run it, I don't think that's true. Like, I think that you can get it. It is laid out really well, easy to follow, and then you can just dive in and do it. I believe in you, people at home who are watching this. Start your troop, and I would suggest also having baked goods at your game table. It feels correct. Cookies,
that's what I'm
probably.
missing is cookies, man.
No, we don't have cookies, but don't worry. Maybe we can grab some cookies at the bio break. I don't know. Maybe they're magic cookies, and you'll go into your kitchen and be like, "There are cookies here." It could happen.
It could.
Let's build some characters. How do we feel about that? Let's really build them. Let's get in there. Let's take our time, because let's make a trio terrifying tween girls. Woof. All right, so every blossom starts with a couple of randomized badges. One of the best things about this game is that your character advancement is by earning merit badges. And in the Kickstarter, you could actually get physical merit badges. And can you still get those on BackerKit?
You absolutely can. They are add-ons.
Go buy all of the merit badges.
I'm going to add them all onto my order.
God. Somebody buy me all the merit badges, please. I'm right here. Send me all the merit badges. Okay. So, the first thing we're going to do is, I believe you start with 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I need a D6 roll from everybody.
I got a 5.
I also got a 5.
Wow, twinning.
Twins. My 5s, you have the knot tying merit badge.
Yes.
You get +1 die to skill tests made that use hand and eye coordination, not just for tying knots, but anything that you use your little grubby paws for, that you need to be dexterous for. What about you, Ellie? What did you roll?
Got a 3.
A 3. You have first aid. That feels
Nice.
important.
That's important.
Yep.
You automatically pass skill tests made related to using first aid kits. Just do it. Boy, I sure love that. All right, and let's do one more. One more D6 from each of ya.
Use a different D6 this time.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 1.
Yeah.
I also got a 1.
Hang on. Are you guys creepy twins?
Maybe.
I guess so.
Although all the D6s from my various die, so they're all different colors.
I love it. So my friends who rolled a 1, you have the archery badge. +1 die to skill tests made to use ranged weapons. And Ellie, forging your own path.
Another 3.
Another 3. Dancing. +1 die to toughness tests made to perform athletics and acrobatics. It's
Dexterous.
great. Very dexterous. So what I feel like things are shaping up for is that Ellie is going to be keeping the two of you alive as you rush headlong into danger.
That's what I do every single day. So, I mean, this
But
is
keeping
basically me.
distance.
You're right, but from far away.
Right.
But
Somehow
from far
also-
away.
I don't know. Gonna use him up close. Gonna use my bow and arrow right next to something.
I feel like my mom probably put me in dance classes because I'm a klutz, which actually happened in my real life too.
Oh, and
I
did it help?
I had to learn to fix myself up. Apparently, yes. They called me Elephant as a child and got better about that.
Oh,
No,
man.
it was in a funny way.
Okay, as long as you're cool with it, then I'm cool with it.
I was going to say, do I need to go beat some people up?
This is not a
man.
trauma.
I was gonna say, I am known to popping a really, what I don't think is a really hard trauma into conversations and having people go, oh, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll see myself out. Bye.
It's just like you're all talking, and like suddenly you're like, "Why aren't you laughing? Why aren't
Oh,
that not?" Everybody gets tied up in the yard.
That's
Is that
fine,
not
you know.
what No, okay.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, friends. Okay, moving on. We are going to assign some ability scores. Listen, all Brave Blossoms, 3 of you, have 3 important ability scores. You have your skill, your toughness, and your charm. Your skill is kind of, I would say, that feels a little bit more in the brains realm. Hunting for clues, aiming slingshots, playing chess. Character with a high skill score is likely to be good at a variety of tasks and may have a wide range of talents to draw on. And then you got your toughness, which is your physical and mental resilience, your endurance, your fortitude in the face of challenges. You can withstand physical stress and may be good at enduring hardship, staying on your feet in combat, or resisting pain. Which is what all preteen girls do. And then you got your charm, social savvy, charisma, ability to interact with others in a positive way. Just emphasizing that.
only positive?
That is rules as written.
Okay. All right.
In
Well,
a positive way. You're going to be persuasive, likable, able to inspire trust and cooperation in others, maybe good at making friends, negotiating deals, getting others to follow your lead. Some may call it manipulation, but I call it charm. That was a commentary I added. That is not in the book. But if you want to add it, DMDave, you can. So you start with 6 ability points to spread out between yours. You cannot have anything below a 1, and you cannot have anything above a 3. Of course, you could do 2, 2, 2, but it might be more fun to do a 1, 2, 3.
just like in real life, I'm going to make my charm 1 and my toughness 3 because I am very strong. If you don't know, I'm 6'7". So Bob the Tree is my nickname, and it's for good reason.
Quick question: is your preteen girl also going to be 6'7"?
Oh, absolutely. Maybe 6'6". You know, teen girl can't get up to that height, right?
Room to grow, obviously.
She's going to hit a growth spurt when she hits high school. So, you know.
Absolutely.
Get that last inch there somehow.
Yep.
It's just over the
top. I
top.
had 3 growth spurts. I had one in middle school, high school, and college. It was not fun.
I think I hit 5'9" very early, and I've just stayed there.
I have always been shorter
than all the boys until they got to.
It was so not fun being taller than all the boys. Because while that doesn't matter, while that doesn't matter at all, and it doesn't affect who you are as a person, kids can be mean sometimes.
Kids are the meanest.
They're so mean.
Yeah.
There's sometimes I think adults are mean, and then I'll hear my friends talk about their kids, and they're like, "Well, this happened the other day," and I'm like, "Oh, that's way worse."
Yeah, y'all having teenagers is a trip. All the stuff they come home and tell me, and I'm like, okay, I can figure this out. It's gonna be great. I'm so calm. Okay, so also just you can make a note that your carrying capacity is twice the number of your toughness score. It's the easiest. That's your. Anything that you try to carry that is above that is going to end up giving you, going to have to make some tests. And you could fail spectacularly. And I'm excited about that.
I'm so sorry. I zoned out putting in my base scores for my ability. What is it that determined?
Your toughness. Twice your toughness score is your carrying capacity.
Okay.
Did you put a 1 in toughness, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Hey, you've got.
I know. I'm gonna lean into it.
You've got your friend the tree, who can carry a bunch.
I'll do a 3 in toughness then, 2 in charm, and 1 in skill, because dancing, but build strength.
Yeah, it sure does. All right, so now we're gonna choose an archetype. There are 6 archetypes plus something called a budding blossom. We're gonna talk through all of them. It would be pretty fun if we had a spread of 3 different ones, but if it is like oops all rogues, that's fine too. If everybody chooses, I want you to be the budding or the blossom that is calling to you from your soul. You could be the leader. Natural leader with a commanding presence. Could be the scout. Who are naturally proficient at outdoor survival and exploration. You could be the entrepreneur. Naturally good at business and making cookie sales. Could be the athlete. Naturally proficient at physical activities such as sports. The detective. Naturally proficient at investigating mysteries and solving complicated puzzles. The enforcer, naturally intimidating and strong. Or you could be a budding blossom, which is a brave blossom that has yet to find her niche. A jack of all trades, but master of none. What appeals to you?
I'm leaning more towards the enforcer myself.
Feels correct.
Yep, it's on brand.
Mm-hmm. All right, so if you are the enforcer, you get to increase your toughness or charm by 1 to a maximum of 4.
Toughness 4.
Yeah, toughness 4. You can carry so much stuff.
I can carry so much stuff. Like your teammates, perhaps. Both of them. I'm
You're gonna have
6'6",
to.
so might have to. Yeah.
I only got a 1 in toughness.
You're like in a little baby Bjorn situation.
Yeah, I just hop on the bed.
Also, during a scrap, Bob, enemies test for morale the first round, so long as they can see you and you aren't exhausted. You're just scary by being there. Just scary. Roar. I don't know if any of you have seen Gravity Falls, but this character that you're starting to build is reminding me of Brenda, who just has that deep voice. Ready to go. Real big. All right. Ellie, what's calling to you?
I'm thinking, how charming are you, Kiley?
A 2 in my charm, so I'm kind of mid-level.
Or do you want to be the charming? I feel like it's nice to have sort of a mix of all three.
The 2 that called out to me were either leader or detective. So if there's one of those 2 that you really want to play, please by all means take it.
No, I think I'll do the scout, actually.
Scout. Increase your skill or toughness score by 1. And after you roll dice to make a test related to outdoor survival and exploration, you may re-roll the dice. But you must accept the new result, even if it's worse. And that's a once until you long rest. No, it's technically not a long rest. That term is not used here. But if you're going to take a nap, have some self-care, take a nice meal, feel better.
Go to recess.
Just gotta. So do you want to be the leader or the detective? Is there no leader? Also fun.
I was kind of leaning a little more toward leader because I think it adds the comedy. And I don't think she's necessarily like a leader. She's just a little more of the loud one.
Sure.
Within the tiny group.
Yeah, no, I know that kid.
I'm pretty sure I was that kid.
Yeah. You get to increase your toughness or charm score by 1.
Up, Dada.
You have a number of leadership dice equal to your charm score. Whenever a fellow Blossom makes a test, you can give them one of your leadership dice to add to their dice pool for that test. Once you use a dice this way, it is expended, and you regain all expended leadership dice after you complete a rest. This is very much like
Bardic inspiration.
This is how I would do it.
That's fair. Now, I know you had this idea, but
let's think about it this way.
What if you did this instead?
That idea is bad, so
I will listen to your ideas, but mine are better. So let's make it happen.
I was that kid. That's what I was.
That's
All
a good idea, but there's also this one.
You hold 2 things up and you're like, choose one.
Yep.
This one.
Just pick whichever one you want.
Look, there we go.
Whichever one you want. So good. All right. We get a special item. Each of you gets a special item. Everybody, give me a D6 roll.
Ooh.
I heard a 2.
We rolled differently. I got a 6.
No, 4.
Things are happening. You're starting to be different people.
Oh no.
What do we do?
What do we do?
All right, so the 2 is a slingshot. It is a mid-range weapon that does 1 damage. My 4 is a lucky charm. Once per day, add +1 die to a test of your choice. Kiley, I would love to know what your lucky charm is that you carry about with you.
I think it is a friendship bracelet that
Yay!
she made at their last craft night.
Is it the one that has beads, or is it just
Yes,
woven?
I think it definitely has like a little dangle bead that she worked in while she was making it.
Right. Is it like an initial bead? Is it like a symbol?
I think it's 100% a mermaid. A little mermaid charm.
Interested. Love it. Okay, cool. And then my big tree that rolled a 6, you have a first aid kit.
Excellent.
The kit has 6 uses. You can expend a use to heal yourself or fellow blossoms, and to do so, you must succeed on a target number 5 skill test.
You're as good at first aid as I am.
Yeah, I feel like
if only I was as good with a slingshot as you are.
Yeah, this feels like you're working on a merit badge, right? Like you're working on a badge, and you're like, I'm gonna figure it out. Also, maybe they just needed you to carry it. Like it's
pretty big. It's like
bulky.
A backpack.
We have to have the extra because they get scraped up so much.
Because you just charge ahead. I'm going to climb this tree to shoot.
Yes. Well, what kind of band-aids do we got? I'm thinking like bacon, the bacon.
Oh, yeah.
It's not flavored like bacon, but they look like bacon.
They look like bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I think, unfortunately, there might also be some stickers mixed in with the Band-Aid section, which is what happens when you fail your roll. You just slap a sticker on it. Like, it's fine. It's a scratch and sniff. It's probably like Care Bear or something. It's going to make you feel better.
Yep. Specifically, I put together this first aid kit. This was not bought from Target or whatnot.
Is it just like in a caboodle?
Yes, I think so. Or like a lunchbox.
Yeah, the little plastic lunchboxes.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian for reference, and so sometimes the rest of the team says things, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Love it.
They just started remaking them, but when I was a kid, probably the correct age to be a blossom, they're essentially like tackle boxes, but they were rounded out and made pretty and made in girl colors, and so they're called caboodles. They just started making
dolls.
Them
I would keep dolls in it, crafty things. It wasn't until I got older where I actually started using it for makeup.
Yeah, I
pictures now.
Didn't have one as a kid, but because I am an adult now, I was out shopping for something and saw one in the store literally yesterday, and I was like, I'm buying this. This is mine now. Really exciting. I'm going to put it together as a first aid kit, but probably stickers.
Yeah.
Instead of first aids.
Yeah.
Glitter glue instead of.
Yeah, it's just a hodgepodge. There's glitter in there. There's definitely a hot glue gun in there.
Yeah.
Lots of safety pins.
Lots of safety pins. Couple, like 2
pins.
bobby pins by accident. Probably.
Get those like super big safety pins that have like stars and hearts on them and stuff.
Like the pretty ones.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bedazzled. Oh, yeah.
And like
want to get that badge on real fast, you're just like, I'm just gonna
safety pin it, and then like maybe some snacks, obviously.
Yes.
Definitely
jerky. For sure, beef jerky.
And like maybe nutty bars.
Yeah,
as long as nobody is allergic to peanut butter, it's a healthy snack.
Some Skittles in there for a fruity something.
Oh, fruit. They don't go bad.
Fruit
yeah, it's so great.
Fruit.
Exactly.
It's very healthy.
Super balanced.
Skittles are basically fruit.
That is what I heard. Anyway.
Who doesn't love rainbows?
We gotta taste it. Taste that rainbow. Skittles, do you want to throw us some money?
Please sponsor.
We will talk about you for at least 20 more minutes.
I got so many more things to say about Skittles. Let's go. Let's give you each some personality. I mean, not that you don't already have personality, but I've got 3 tables here. So we're going to roll a couple of D6s, give you some starts. Let's find your personality first. Give me that beautiful D6 from everybody.
I got a 1.
We got a 1, a 2, and a 5. If you got a 1, you are curious. If you got a 2, you are empathetic. And surprising no one, my friend Kiley rolled rebellious.
Feel good about this.
Yep. One more D6. Let's find out what your upbringing was like. Got a 5.
Another 5.
Oh, yeah, you guys. 2 again.
We're starting to twin. We're getting there.
I think so.
We're getting back.
Especially with this one. So, if you rolled your 2, Ellie, your scout is enigmatic. So, just give me a little bit about your upbringing. What is enigmatic about it?
That's a great question. I am blanking on what that means in terms of upbringing.
A little
Maybe
mysterious.
someone else, and I'll think.
We'll come back to you. It's so mysterious that it's even a mystery to you. All right. So Kiley and Bob, you both rolled sheltered, which is very funny to me. I think here is a great place to find out. Are you related? Are you sisters? Are you twins? Or are you just
I feel like we have to be at this point.
Really, at this point, we're for sure.
The dice are telling the story.
Yeah. So twins, tell me, what about your upbringing was sheltered?
I feel like maybe things were very rigid, not necessarily strict, but it was like there were very definite rules about things.
Yeah.
And it seems how we have started rolling things that we didn't enjoy that. We don't enjoy that.
Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like this is probably continuing. I mean, you are young enough still that these rules are in place, I would imagine.
I think that the reason that the unhealthy snacks are in the caboodle is because we're not supposed to have junk food. So whenever we go out, we'll go buy some from a gas station and stick it in the caboodle because it's labeled first aid kit.
Right. Of course. There's no first aid stuff in there at all.
And we tell our parents, hey, Mom, I stopped by the store and picked up some fruit, but really picked up some Skittles.
Yeah. Nobody sees the receipts. We had to turn them into the scout leader. Yeah. So.
Well, I don't have a debit card. I mean, we got cash, so there's no receipts.
It's just our allowance. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good that you have an allowance, like not that sheltered, I guess. We'll see. All right. What about? Let's hear a little bit about your mysterious upbringing.
Okay, I figured it out. Since I'm good with a slingshot and outdoor survival, I figure I grew up pretty isolated. Made a lot of friends with animals. My parents got a little bit worried that I was becoming too much of a wild child, like raised by wolves type thing. And so they took me and we moved to a town and they put me in this Brave Blossoms and made me take dance classes to try and civilize me.
Are your parents like hippies? Did you live on a commune?
Sure. Why not? Hippie commune. I like it.
All right. So
I must be pretty naive then, everyone's just everyone's nice. That's just the way people are.
They're all going to help me. Everyone I encounter is
everybody pitches in.
That's how it works. I had 100 pets. It was everything that was running around.
Yeah, just come home with a frog one day and be like, Mom, this is Jeremy. He lives with us now. And she's like, okay.
Of course. I'll pull up a seat at the table.
Jealous.
Yeah, let's find out about. Yeah, I can't imagine you guys have any pets, the two of you.
We do. I think it's something that shouldn't necessarily be low maintenance, but is like a goldfish.
Yeah, I literally was thinking like we have a single goldfish.
And we have to share.
Right, we have to share. It's in the living room, and we have to.
I feel like it has a ridiculously long name because neither one of us was allowed to name it ourselves. We just kept tacking names on.
Can't wait. Love it. One more D6. I'm interested in what all of your flaws are.
4.
Got a 6 as well.
Ooh.
Well, my 6s are stubborn. And my 4 is impatient.
Okay.
So impatient.
This tracks.
Yes, this is correct.
This is correct.
And so the last bit of our character creation is picking a name and an age for your blossom.
What is a typical age range for a blossom?
Taking a look here. I don't know that it is ever said.
Not explicitly said. I think it's like 12-ish has been what Dave has said, Bob.
Yeah, I'm in between like 8 and like 14, like basically before high school.
Right.
All right, twin. Are we 12? Are we 13? Where are we at?
I think I might be like a year younger
8.
than you.
Oh, so you're not twins. You're stepping stones instead.
I think we're stepping stones because I think that would lean into the impatient of she's got the leader, which makes you think the older sibling, but she's very impatient, which is very much a younger sibling.
That second born.
It's my sister.
Sometimes.
She has no patience.
I hope she's watching. We love you.
I love you. She knows. She knows.
Okay, so like
12 and 13?
Sure.
12 and 13.
It was
and what
back
about
to back?
Was rough on mom.
Gonna be a little bit younger, maybe 11. I just moved here. Yeah. And could give myself I think we call it a rain cloud, rain, because my parents are hippies and they like major names.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What about my stepping stones? What are you named?
This is absolutely my legal name, but legal name is Tree.
Legal name.
You know, the parent given name, I guess, is Teresa. But we go by Tree.
Okay.
Is Tree something you chose yourself, or was it given to you because of your towering physique?
I think the towering physique. I think Teresa hit probably 6 foot by the time she was 10.
Oh, Teresa.
So, of course, now and this is a fun tree, and she proudly wears it.
So you like it. You think
Tree.
It's great.
Yeah. Love Tree.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think her name is Catherine.
Okay.
But she goes.
Throw that on the ground. I just threw a thing. You're welcome, everybody.
I think she goes by Kitty.
Kitty.
With her friends. I think she's right in that phase of hitting kind of that second, like super girly phase that you hit right around the beginning of your teens.
Oh, sure.
Before it's like, oh no, wait, I can only like cool things from now on.
We're all princesses all the time. Glitter, tiaras, makeup.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to wear makeup at home?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
It's in the lunchbox.
Yeah. My guess is then that you are not particularly skilled at applying said makeup. Word.
But I don't know. Does this take place in like today, like 2023?
I don't know that that's really explicitly stated, but we can decide that now.
I mean, that's not important. I was just thinking like when we were kids, it was all of the lip smackers.
Oh,
and
yeah. Well,
all of the frosted lip gloss
I
and
gotta
the
tell
roll-on
you,
body
they
glitter.
still make all of that stuff.
I
I don't know
know.
nothing about
So-
any of that. I shopped exclusively in the boys section until I hit maybe 14 or 15.
I leaned in hard.
Get
And
in there.
The Bath and Body Works, the like thick roll-on glitter that had the big roller ball on the top, and you
just put it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Sparklefish. You just keep going. There's like maybe just a little on the maybe just a little bit more. I just like maybe just a little bit like spackle, like maybe just
just on the
I just feel like how are you out already? We just bought it. I don't know.
There's just got like there's so little in the tube.
They put out a new scent. I have to have that one because it's definitely different.
Yep. It's a different shade of purple for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, no, lavender
can
is
you
totally
not
different
tell
than
the
grape.
difference?
They smell so
Yes.
different.
Mhm.
God,
Oh, the
nobody
scents,
understands
too.
me. Are everybody's pronouns she, her? Or is anyone she, they, or they, them?
Nope. She, her is good.
She, her?
I think probably she, they. Growing up in a hippie commune, gender was more flexible.
Yeah.
I typically go by she, though, because, you know, my parents told me I should learn how to talk to other people my age or whatever.
Wow. What's your parents' name?
Oh no.
I'm giving them the names of my real life neighbors growing up, which is Sky and Autumn.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Rain does come from the sky, so yeah, that tracks.
Autumn, also a very rainy situation, usually.
Depends on where you live.
That's fair.
True.
Is Kitty she, her? She, they?
Mhm.
She, her.
She, her.
Beep, 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 beep. Not to be this way about people, but I feel like a sheltered upbringing would absolutely be like, you're gonna be she, her, regardless. What, Kitty and Tree, what is your last name since you are siblings?
What's like a boring, like
I know. I was like,
suburban
Wallace.
last name?
I was thinking like Jones Smith.
Yeah, Joan or I like
William
Jones. Yeah.
Jones?
Jones. We'll do Jones.
The Jones family.
The Jones family.
Keeping
We're
up
so
with the
happy.
Joneses. And Rayton, do you have a last name?
I mean, legally, I think I have to. I'm not sure how that works, but
Have you
I've
ever
never-
seen your
never
birth
used
certificate?
it.
Do you
Like,
have a
it's
birth
on my
certificate?
birth certificate. Don't you have to have one? I don't know how this
Were you
works.
born on a commune? I don't know.
Yeah, I probably wasn't born in a hospital. I might not have a birth certificate.
I love
We all
that.
have the same last name. Is it actually a religious cult?
Hang on. Let me turn to page 14.
I mean, my parents did take me out of it at some point for some reason. So
They woke up and they were like, we got to get out.
They moved you in the middle of the night and they were like, your name is Jennifer now. Jennifer, don't tell anyone. You've always
Tell
been
everyone that we lived on a farm in the country. It's okay.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, well,
I feel like something definitely happened at the commune that has led us to leave it.
wow.
Not necessarily anything like super bad, but enough that my parents were like, maybe she should learn math. I don't know.
Maybe
That might
We
be
woke up one
helpful.
day and they were like, you know what? She needs to know what's on the television.
Television, what's that? This new
What's happening in politics now?
love this so much. I love the idea that like you joined the Scouts and you were like, I'm so good at all of these weird things. Do you want to learn how to trap a rabbit?
Yeah, I mean, I am the scout. boy, can I trap a rabbit.
I always know when it's gonna rain. I got this. And you're like, can you go buy that thing from the store? And you're like, what?
Why are you using these things to buy things? Don't you just take what you need?
I tried to give them eggs and they wouldn't take it.
Wait, what's a 7-Eleven? Are you doing math right now?
I told them I would wash their laundry if I could just have this. It's fine.
They don't subscribe to commune math at Walmart. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know addition and subtraction.
Sure.
I feel like perhaps my education wasn't so great beyond that.
Yeah. I like how far we've pushed these characters away from each other.
I think it just really lends to the fact that these are three kind of outliers in the group that have joined together. Yes.
Just come over here.
They're the ones that no one wants to pair up with. So they've all kind of just started pairing up, and now it's just become a friendship group.
God,
my parents were desperate for me to make friends. So, dance classes and school and all of it was just not going so well for me because other kids don't want to learn how to trap a rabbit and be its friend.
In dance class.
Right. I never killed the rabbit. I caught it, and then I have like 12 at home. I just keep...
Yeah, my dance style was a little too interpretive for the ballet classes I was in.
Can you please back to the bar? Yeah, but I'm like feeling...
I'm a flower.
Yeah, in the middle.
I'm obviously a flower. So you have been in Scouts long enough to have 2 badges each. I would love to have, I know this isn't like part of the official thing, but before we dive into the adventure, I would love to just have a little, let's meet each other. How did y'all become friends? I'm going to say that it'll be at the end of a meeting and surprise, surprise, no one's there to pick up Rain.
Time is a construct.
Yeah, time is
They'll get here.
Stop boxing me in, man. Or I can walk home. It's only 6 miles. And then so the you sisters, Kitty and Tree, you're waiting for your parents, and Rain, what are you doing while you're waiting for your ride?
Probably trying to take grass from the sidewalk and weave it into a basket, but it is way too small to weave into a basket. Yeah. The city grass, not like the grass in the commune.
Yeah, they're just not fertilizing it enough.
No, right? Don't they have their like chickens and cows and stuff? Yeah. Who is doing the maintenance? Obviously, they're not competent.
I haven't seen a single goat cutting outside this library. Is that where you all meet? Are you at like a community center or a library or
like a rec center?
Rec center?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's not the best state of the art facility kind of a situation here. It was probably really beautiful once, but it was built in like the 1920s and maybe has not been rehabbed since. There's definitely a stage at one end that you probably should not stand on, just in case. And it's
Samantha definitely fell in a hole one time because
that's damage. Why we're not allowed to stand on the stage anymore. It's one of those gymnasium with a stage in it.
The basketball court, and we're just after the basketball team, so it's really, really stinky.
It's stinky and it's sweaty and very echoey in there. Just very hard to hear things. Your scout leader is well-meaning but harried. Like there are a lot of girls here. It is a big troop. And you are often left to your own devices. let's see. What are we gonna? I think it's Miss Kathy is your scout troop. She loves you all. But like there's just not enough of her to go around. So you had a lovely meeting. You made some friendship bracelets, which everybody was supposed to exchange, and now you're just covered in like 6 on each wrist, just like so many, some tied into your pigtails. Like there's a lot. Also, I think at some point, I don't know if anybody has seen the like where they take little colored safety pins and they like put little beads on them and they make little art that you have one big one that you pin onto yourself. Yeah, a lot of people were leaving bleeding because of the fact that there's one adult there for like 37 children. And so you maybe ended a little bit earlier than you thought. And so the two of you waiting outside, my sisters, and then Rain is doing her darndest to find grass to weave into a basket. And I think this is maybe, Rain, like your second or third meeting here. And I would love to see how you come together as a group.
Yeah, I've probably been pretty quiet in meetings because I'm so out of my element that you guys have likely never spoken to me before.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty definitely, because Miss Kathy was so distracted, ended up with like a whole thing of the like twine, like the embroidery floss, and she's sitting on the curb trying to do like a hair wrap. Like that you get on that you used to get on vacations, because her mom won't let her dye her hair, so she's just gonna do that, and it's the same thing. So she's just really focused on like trying to get it just right.
I feel like Rain probably notices that, and she kind of like comes over and says, do you want help? I'm really good at strings and tying stuff."
Oh yeah, I can't get the top. Can you get it like up there?
Yeah. Here,
She's just gonna hand it over.
I'll hold it, and you twizzle, and I'll hold, and it's gonna be great.
Awesome. And then she's just gonna go right back into it.
I would love to see how good you are at this. This is a moderately difficult task. So I need you to roll me. It's a target number of 5.
Ooh.
Because
skill?
Yeah, a skill. This is skill.
I got 2 skill. Let's see.
But you also have, don't you also have knot tying?
Not me.
I do.
Oh, you have knot tying.
I have a 3 in skill and a +1 in knot tying.
All right.
You're probably better at this than I am, man.
I'm gonna let you both roll. Let's see what happens. We're aiming for a 5.
Okay, so I have the +1 to knot tying. How do I roll the skill roll?
So you are going to, it's a dice pool. So whatever number that you have next to skill, that is how many is in your dice pool.
Beautiful.
And you will roll all of them. And if you happen to have something that can assist you, knot tying, whatever that knot tying does for you. Oh no, babe! What is that face?
I rolled an 11.
No.
Not added. You're not added.
Oh, not added. Oh, you're just top one. Okay, so it'll be a 5. Do I still get to add the +1?
But it's +1 dice, not +1 dice.
Oh, +1 dice. Okay, roll sorry. I'm gonna get there. Let's see if I can roll a 6.
Yep. And then the target number is what you're trying to hit on the dice. So as long as one of your dice hits it, you're good.
And you did.
5,
you hit a 5.
There.
Yeah, and then yeah, you know what? Rain, you went through a weird phase, which is maybe should be on your business card. I think you wrapped stuff up a lot for
like herbs. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, stuff that you
Definitely had
gather.
an herb garden, like some sage, 10 bundles.
Yeah. So you were just like,
There's basically just plants, right?
hair is basically just plants. I really want Rain to have said that out loud.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I think Kitty would stop for a second and be like, okay, yeah, no. I mean, plants grow and your hair grows. That I can see that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take care of it if you want it to get really long and nice. Mine's really short, but that's just because I don't like it getting on my eyes.
I'm gonna cut mine, but Mom won't let me.
Plants grow by photosynthesis.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, so it's where the sun grows the plants?
Yeah, plants eat the sun. Yeah, I know that.
They eat the sun. That's news to me. How do they eat the sun?
Probably they've got like tiny little sun mouths that you just can't see because they're really small. That's what I bet.
I love Rain so much.
You're good. Your name's Storm. No, it's not Storm. You said your name before. Cloud.
Loud.
Ray Cloud. Okay, yes. Good. I'm Tree.
But I just mostly go by Rain because it's shorter. Yeah.
And I'm tall.
How tall is Rain?
Rain is short. Rain is probably like maybe half the height of Tree.
Oh my god.
Rain's just full. Hi.
Do you want me to do your hair?
I'm trying to think, does Tree, I think Tree definitely has like a single like ponytail, but it stays in. Like I think Tree showers with the ponytail in.
Could be wrapped though. That's just like a big
wrapped.
bundle of plants back
Yeah,
there.
we
buddy.
could wrap the whole thing.
Oh.
The whole bundle of straw.
And she reaches in her pocket and she pulls out a handful of the little charms from the friendship bracelet. She's like, we can put all these on it.
Yeah. But you should sit because you're really you're a tree in both name and in looks. But I like trees, so that's good.
Oh, good. I like rain because rain is good for trees. And I like plop down on the ground.
I think the idea that like sitting, you are still the same height as Rain when she is standing.
It's probably pretty close to it.
I gotta tell you, I have never wanted fan art of my characters more than I do at this exact moment. Somebody who is watching this, please draw Rain.
Oh, we got people. We got people.
Yes. Okay.
He's just like average height. They just 100% just make like a gradient.
Yep.
The reception bars on our cell phones that we aren't allowed to have.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Rain, you wouldn't have a cell phone either, right?
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh my! So
I feel
even though
like
it
we
is
have
like
one,
today,
but only for emergencies.
is it one of those? Okay,
It's like the
that
cricket.
like Firefly
Yeah.
ones that you,
Yeah.
like it only has like 911 and your parent's cell phone in it, and that's it.
Mhm.
You can't do anything else with it.
It's a flip phone with 2 buttons, and that's all we get.
I bet you
Parents,
decorated it, though.
911. Oh, stickers, of course.
And there's only I think one between the two of you, right? Because
Yes,
they would
yeah.
never sign you up for different.
There is
things.
the kid's phone.
Yeah.
So like if we ever have different events, which I doubt, but if we ever have different events, like then whoever's not in the house will take it. Otherwise, we both have it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were
I just have to hope my parents will show up eventually, and if not,
Probably
well,
do.
not that far.
I'd offer to let you call them, but they pre-program the numbers in.
you could call
Oh,
my
that's-
parents with that.
That's okay. We don't the phone doesn't work in our house yet. They're working on it, but it's a pretty old house. And it's one of the phones where it's got the circly thingy, and it goes when you.
Oh,
It's pretty
yeah, our
cool.
grandma has one of those.
Yeah, I get to play with it because it's not like it does anything yet.
That's awesome. I try and play with my grandma's, and then she tells me that I'm wasting the electricity, and that if someone tries to call, it won't go through. Um, Also, have gotten yelled at for accidentally dialing a random number. They weren't very happy. But
That's not nice
yeah,
to get yelled at.
people get angry on the phone a lot.
Huh. Well, then maybe it's a good thing we don't have one because my parents don't believe in yelling.
Like yelling at all, raising
No.
voice. No,
Like
No,
yelling
that's-
at you, like that sounds pretty nice.
Mean. Yeah, no, yelling is it's it's a bad display of emotions, and I'm supposed to just say nice things and use my words.
Wait, do you get in trouble?
Well, not really, because I just follow the rules.
when I say the words "time out," what does that mean to you?
I'm out like outside playing. I have lots of times out at when I was growing up when I was a baby and like a kid. And I just go out and I make friends in the forest.
Do you ever get grounded?
I don't think so.
Lucky.
That when you have to
What?
like dig in the
Man.
ground, because I did lots of digging. I'm great
Your
at digging.
parents sound awesome. Our parents yell all the time.
Oh, out of the mouths of babes. Here we go. Okay. Before we take our bio break, I am gonna say that you went cookie selling because I would love for you to have a little bit of cash to buy some stuff with before we go out and find this adventure. And from what I understand, I have this little thing open. You are going to roll a charm test, and your target number is 5. And for every success that you get, you have sold 1 box of cookies, which is a total of $5. So let's see how charming everyone is.
This isn't going to be good for Tree.
Oh no, poor Tree. Tree only has a 1. Only has a 1 in the.
Ooh,
Yeah, only 1 charm.
How'd
you
you?
did get a 6. I rolled a 1 and a 6. So thankfully, one of them was
I
a good
got a
one.
1 and a 3. So
Okay, you got a rock.
my cookies are probably like a little dirty because
You
I
opened all the
accidentally
boxes.
did it.
shed, which is a dirt floored shed, and I just left them on the ground there, and they're a little soggy, and people weren't into that for
That's
some
so
reason.
weird. I don't know why. What did you get, Tree?
Tree got a 3,
Hmm.
so I did not succeed.
Yeah.
I feel like Tree's selling tactics is very aggressive, very abrasive. Banging on the door instead of ringing the doorbell very nicely.
Sure.
Especially if there's a door knocker.
Oh,
Tree loves slamming the
Gotta
door
love a
Just-
knocker.
cannot resist.
Yep. And
Maybe
of course,
saw Labyrinth too many times.
one too many times. That's the only thing that we have in our VHS in our tree house. So it's on repeat.
I love it.
And being 6'6", I don't feel like people think that I'm a Brave Blossom.
They had to have your uniform custom made for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stitched
So
two
just
together.
like a crop top.
The people in the neighborhood who don't know you are like, who are you?
Are you the leader? What are you?
No, I sell cookies. They're very good. Here. And I hand
Shoving
box
them
of
at
cookies.
people. Thanks so much.
Give me money. Here, I give you cookies.
Give
All
me
right.
money, I give you cookies.
Listen.
Yes.
It was a 4-hour session of you all trying to sell cookies. You sold 1 box.
We did great.
You have $5 to spend. looking here at the chart.
We can get a whistle.
Wow.
Listen, rocks are free. Gonna say that, right? Okay, rocks are free. Punching and kicking, also free.
Yep.
Both of those do 1 damage.
So glad that this is like real life.
Yes. You can buy, I actually think that you're going to be very excited. You can buy a whistle. Blow when you're in danger. Help might come. That's $5. Or you can buy snacks.
Hey.
Also $5. Useful for sleepovers and long trips. Or you can
Pretty sure
hold
I
on
have
to your
snacks.
money if you would like. I feel like that's not a strong suit of this group.
No.
No.
Money burns a hole in her pocket.
I discovered candy just this year, and I am hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the very first kind of candy that Rain tried?
Probably just like a chocolate bar, and it was a life-changing experience.
I bet. And you were like so hopped up on sugar.
Oh yeah, no, I had to go run around in the woods for like 2 hours before I wanted to come home.
Why we keep the Skittles in the caboodle?
You just like one, you just dole them out one at a time to Rain.
Mhm.
You get one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you need a little energy boost? Okay. Go punch a monster.
Just
Okay.
wait until Rain tries to take 5. Oh, man.
Oh man.
Last time Rain took
What?
5.
We'll tell you about it later, Rain.
We had to go find Rain. She disappeared.
I do not know what a take 5 is.
Disappeared. No, like took 5 Skittles.
Oh yeah.
No,
No, but
I thought you were like talking about some candy I didn't know about.
there is
No,
There
Take
is
Five
a
is a
Take
candy.
5 is a
Yeah.
candy.
Oh, it is a candy.
I was thinking of Skittles,
Oh, okay.
but there is a candy bar called a Take 5.
We don't have those.
I actually love Take Fives.
They're delicious.
They are Reese's. So it's
Reese's
like
Take 5s.
yeah, and they've got
Oh,
a
okay.
pretzel in the middle of it so that
That's-
it's
Reese's is delicious.
little
So.
Salty,
crunchy.
sweet, and
I mean, now I
No
want
more.
one. I wonder if there are any in the living room. The answer is no, sadly. I don't know though.
it'll be like
I
the magic cookies. Maybe the Take 5s will just appear out of
Maybe
nowhere.
I'll just like on the bio break. I'll just like send my partner to Walgreens. It's so close. I really just need some candy. Help!
Help,
Chef.
please.
Chef, help!
Chef, we need candy. It's imperative to the story.
Me and my scout troop. We all need candy bars. This is get you a partner who will indulge in your weird fantasies of buying chocolate for you as a grown woman pretending to be a Girl Scout troop.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is all part of it. Actually, this is an excellent place for a bio break. Let's go check to see what kind of cookies are in our kitchen. That's what I want. And you at home, you should also check to see what kind of cookies are in your kitchen. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, bye. Welcome back from the break. Pew, pew, pew. Back with the finger guns. Our intrepid group of adventurers bought snacks. That is as far as we have gotten into our adventure, which I can confidently say because half of the people in this call were involved in the development that we are playing it 100% correct.
Absolutely.
I have had no notes so far. So clearly we were supposed to buy snacks and braid our hair. Here we go.
What else are you supposed to do when you're playing as BadgeQuest?
Literally nothing. We're doing it correct. Thanks so much.
Right.
Don't at me, DMDave. Thanks so much. Okay. So the three of you, listen, Rain, you've had a colorful past. You have a lot of aunts and uncles.
So many.
I'm
like related to everyone I know.
Yeah, so many that you don't like truly, probably don't even know all of their names.
I heard that happens in small towns. Everybody knows each other.
Very small town. I'm sure that's all it was.
Yeah, definitely.
But your parents have told you that they have to go back to the commune for a funeral of one of your uncles. And they have said that you are allowed to bring a few friends to like keep you company during this.
It's gonna be awesome.
So I know you don't have a phone. we have established that you do not have a phone.
I do go to school though.
Yeah, at school, you have invited your friends Kitty and Tree, and somehow Sky and Autumn have convinced Mr. and Mrs. Jones that this can be a very educational experience because, you know, it's a farm and everybody helps out on the farm. And so, like, it's going to be good for the two of you. They've given you the phone. You have packed a bag. One bag. That's all you get.
They probably didn't tell the parents that there's no phone signal at the commune.
100% did not tell.
Fine.
I honestly think it's because it didn't even occur to them. I don't think this was like, I'm going to hide this because they won't let them go. It was just like,
we don't use phones there. What do you need phones for?
Yeah. There's a non-zero chance that you don't need your phone.
we don't even understand. Okay, so you head on out to the farm. What is this uncle's name that your parents have told you?
We will call him. Now I'm just thinking of names of actual plants, which is not right. A manly name that is also earthy.
Fern?
Fern, yes.
Fern.
Uncle Fern.
Uncle Fern. Were you close with Uncle Fern?
Kind of. I mean, it's not a huge commune, so like I definitely knew him. But he wasn't like my favorite uncle. Not that we're allowed to favorite uncles, obviously.
No. That would be unfair for everyone. Yeah. Your parents are very tight-lipped about what happened to him. They don't want to talk about it. So you have gotten to the commune. It is just as you remember. It's very dusty. There are so many people running around. Very little shoes. People are doing a lot of work. There's a lot. I mean, it is a functioning farm, right? So there's people out tending in a bunch of different places. There's a bunch of like livestock around. Not so like I think maybe you have one cow and one horse kind of a situation, but there's like a bunch of little piglets. There's a bunch of chickens. There's a couple of goats. Just an infestation of cats. So many cats.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's not one that was intended by the commune, but the cats did find you. You seem like cat people.
I always do.
And they just kept
And they're
showing up.
useful, you know. They hunt for rats, so we
Yeah.
wouldn't send an animal in need away.
Very few rats, as a matter of fact. And just surrounded by like really beautiful rolling farm, like lots of land around. You have to drive way outside of the city. Your phone has no signal. There's definitely not internet here. And there is a pretty lovely lake close to the commune that you seem to remember was like off limits, which was weird because you didn't have like really any off limits places, but like people from the commune don't go to the lake. And it was like one of the few rules that you had. And you are here at the funeral, and there's somebody here who doesn't look like he should be here. Like everybody's kind of in their Sunday best, if you will, but that means very little here on the commune. But he's in like a dark suit. He looks incredibly clean. He's wearing like a tie and like wingtip shoes that are somehow spotless.
That's impressive. There's a lot of dirt here.
It's a lot of dirt here. But he is here to pay his respects. And the three of you, as always, are being ignored. Rain, it's easy for you to fall right back into commune living where it's just like as soon as you got back onto the grounds, your parents were like, okay, bye. And they just walked off. You're safe here.
Yeah, that's normal.
So what would you all like to do?
Do you guys want to come meet my favorite goat?
I think Kitty literally has a cat in her arms. Just because there's so many, she's like, you think we can sneak this home?
Yeah, my parents will let you bring it. It's not like the cats belong to anyone.
Where do
You want a pig too?
Mom and Dad
They're really cute. Do you want to see them?
Two. We could each have one.
I'm sure you have backpacks. Your backpacks are probably with you.
I think she'll put the cat in the backpack, but leave it unzipped so like the cat can get out of the backpack if the cat doesn't want to be in the backpack.
So nice. That cat is happy. Like, oh yeah, don't have to use my legs.
Cozy.
Some little snacks in there for it.
Yeah, it's probably not
cat treats.
Cat
like
treats.
Goldfish or something.
Yeah, it is not a thing that the cat probably should eat all the time, but
it'll be fine.
But like, this is why it's so exciting for the cat. Just snuggled in there. It's a little scraggly. I think maybe it's got a notch out of one ear. Like,
it's a little scrappy cat.
It's real dirty too.
Vets here,
no.
So.
Well, there's Carl. He wandered in
animals.
a while ago. Yeah.
Carl with a K.
Yeah, with a K. Obviously with a K. Yeah, he just showed up one day and never left. But the goats sure like him, so everybody's fine with it.
To be fair, the goats like anybody who will feed them.
Yeah, I mean that's true. And everybody in the commune keeps trying to get Carl to change his name, take like a more like
earthy name.
Yeah. They keep suggesting stuff to him, and he tries it out for a day, and he's like, "Nah, it doesn't feel right." Back to Carl.
Back to Carl.
So
you said goats? I like goats. I've seen goats in pictures. And one time we drove by a farm that probably had a goat, but we never seen a goat.
I'm trying to go to petting zoo, but Mom says that animals are dangerous.
Yeah, they'll step on you. Now, that doesn't work for me, so I don't know why I can't see a goat. Like, I understand Kitty can't see goats, but I should be able to see goats.
Maybe you'll step on the goats.
I mean, the goats will probably step on you, but it's okay. It doesn't hurt that much.
Is it true that they eat clothes? Because that's why Mom said I could never go pet the goats.
Yeah, they eat anything, basically.
That's so cool. Will they eat Skittles?
Should we get a goat too?
We never fed them Skittles, but they'll eat thistles. So that's pretty cool.
They can just live in a backyard, right? We have a backyard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can go on the roof of the house. I heard that's what people do. You can put like, grass on your roof, and then the goats live on the grass on your roof. And then I think that's the best way to do goats, really, in the city.
That's awesome.
The best way to do goats.
The best way to do goats.
That is the title of this episode. The best way to do goats. So as you're hanging out with the goats and the cats, and everybody's very excited, one of the other kids comes wandering over. He's real little. He's probably like 5 or 6. Just like covered in mud, long scraggly hair. Because he won't sit still at all for anybody to brush him out. You remember him. He goes by, let's see, I'm going to say Twister, because he's like a little tornado and always has been. And so he comes running up, and he's like, rain, 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 rain. And he throws himself at you and wraps himself around you and gives you a big hug. So, missed you. You came back, and I want to hear about your ventures.
Okay. I went to the city, and now I go to school, and I'm not very good at it, but that's okay. These are my friends. This is Tree, the really tall one. You know it's a tree because she's really tall.
Oh.
And Kitty, because she's got a cat in her backpack.
Oh. I'm Twister because I break stuff, they said, all the time. But that's fun. I like it. You here for there's gonna be like a party thing. That's what they said.
I think it's ceremony of remembrance, because like you have to be happy about the time you got to spend with the dead person, and like remember them, but in a good way.
Yeah, I tried. You know how I like to give everybody hugs? He also aggressively then hugs Tree and Kitty. You have like little Twister shaped mud splotches on you now.
On my leg.
100% on your leg. He's like, I tried to hug the fancy man who came in when Uncle Fern died, and can I tell you something? He yelled at me.
Not nice.
It was not
it's
nice.
Not yell either.
Why would we yell? Yelling is for mean people. Nobody here is mean.
Mm-mm.
This is crazy.
Let's live here.
Do you know who he is?
He's I heard this.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fancy guy who owns a business. That's what I heard.
Okay. I don't understand.
That's weird. Why would you own a business?
He does work stuffs. Like a fancy grown up. I bet there's lots of fancy grown ups in the city where he's from a city like you now, because you're a fancy grown up.
I'm not a fancy grown up. I'm only 11.
But you're wearing shoes.
Well, yeah, because there's like dangerous stuff that you can't walk on in the city.
No.
And I kind of like kick him off.
I believe you
subconsciously. Oh no, I've been civilized.
Time to go. Okay, well.
You guys don't have to wear shoes outside?
No.
Why would you wear shoes outside? That's silly.
Unless it's cold. Then you can wear
Kitty immediately starts taking her shoes off.
Kitty is not used to not wearing shoes outside. It is uncomfortable.
Your feet do not have the calluses to support
The only
this.
reason they don't wear them inside is because you are not allowed to wear shoes outside.
No. Stocking feet only inside.
100%. We were told there's like bugs and stuff in grass, and so you have to wear shoes.
There totally are. He like dives down and comes back up. There's a lot of bugs where he just like he's just like there's like a couple worms and like a spider. There's definitely a beetle or something, and he's just like ha. See,
they like the goat poop.
Yeah, they love the goat poop. I think I have some on me by accident. He just like wipes it on himself. It's fine.
Rain, this is so much fun. I want more bugs. I want more mud. I want more goat poop.
You want to meet the pigs then? I like them.
You've got pigs too?
Yeah.
You have horses?
Unless the funeral is starting. Twister, are we supposed to be there at some point?
Oh, I was supposed to get you.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Well, we can see the pigs like
it is.
Afterwards.
It is time for the party.
Ceremony of remembrance.
I think that's what I said. Hero! And he goes tearing off across the commune towards like the big barn area. It's where
he's very fast.
He's like parkouring off of things. Just
we spent a lot of time running here, so most of the kids are pretty fast.
You're allowed to run?
Yeah.
We were told that we are only allowed to run in gym class.
That makes no sense.
On a track with lines.
Only when they say that we can run.
They tell you when you can run? That makes no sense. What if you're feeling really happy?
My personal trauma was almost like say something that's morbidly funny there, and I was like, no, I'm playing a child.
No, don't say it.
Reel it back.
Black comedy for another time, dark comedy another time. Let's go.
Promise we can come back to it. We'll find more.
I mean, we just kind of have to. I don't know. What do we do when we're really happy?
I think we go out to our treehouse and watch The Labyrinth again.
I like to think that it's not because that's not the only tape we have. I like to think it's because I feel like we maybe bought that ourselves, like we saved up for it, but we have like the secondhand VCR in the treehouse because it was the one that was broken. So the tape actually got
stuck in there.
You can't.
That's why all we can do is watch The Labyrinth over and
over. So you make your way over to the barn. Everybody is in there gathered. There is absolutely a guy in there that looks like he should not be there. He's near the front. He's talking quietly to a bunch of the adults, the folk that you would call the elders, Rain. If there is anybody that's in charge, it's these couple of folk that are up there. Very, very, very old, creaky folks. They look sturdy and weathered. But we're always very kind to you. And he's like shaking their hands and like talking very seriously with them, and they start the ceremony of remembrance. It is not like any funeral that the sisters have ever been to, which were very sort of dour, sad affairs. There's a lot of music and tambourining in this particular one. Everybody is very loud, dancing, and there's not like a body in a casket in this particular. It's just like everybody in the bar, kind of like Twister wasn't wrong. It's kind of a party. All the adults are at the end. They're drinking and toasting, and there's a lot of herbal teas for folk to drink who are not old enough to have alcohol. So at the end, that guy who has looked very uncomfortable the whole time, he leaves, and you're left on the commune, and the your parents, Rain, are like, okay, we set up your tent for the three of you. Set you like, let you know, like in the usual spot where you like to be, and then they leave.
Okay.
Does the fancy guy, does he look like a slime ball fancy guy or like an insanely wealthy fancy guy?
I don't know that you know the difference.
Well, I'm thinking like, because you know how there are those billboards that when a lawyer's putting up a billboard,
sure.
Like, does he look like a lawyer or like a real estate billboard guy, or does he look like a got a DUI, call me kind of rich guy?
There we go.
Would say closer to that second one.
Okay. All right. And I feel like the only reason it gets recognized is because every time they drive past that one, their parents make some kind of offhanded comment.
Of course. Some comment
about how he's just a garbage person.
Oh, I wish they would take that billboard down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think 100%, like if Kitty clocked, like, because obviously I think those kids would clock him in a minute because he just sticks out so much.
Yeah.
I'd be like, he looks that guy, like the guy from the billboard. Doesn't he remind you of that guy?
Yeah, the 4 I'm gonna help you 4 guy, I think, was the commercial.
Is that jingle?
But it's not catchy. It's not good. They need to probably pay somebody to make a better jingle. I could probably make a better jingle than that.
He sounds like he's always yelling at the TV in the commercials.
Probably not very nice then. I wonder if this guy maybe knew Uncle Fern before he came here. Some people have like old family, and now instead of new family, then we have new family. Yeah. My parents say new family is who you want to be your family. So maybe that's his old family who he didn't want to be family with anymore.
You get to pick your family here?
Yeah, obviously.
I think we should.
I just need to just take a minute to let you know that there is a mystery, and this isn't just me.
So sorry.
Condoning children running away to communes. As much as I would like to say that's what this is, I just realized like so much that you both are like, this place is the most amazing place.
This is great.
This is awesome.
There are no rules except being nice.
I'm not going to go back until my parents call this phone, and then there's no signal, and like 30 years later, you've changed your names officially to Kitty and Tree, and you you live on the commune forever.
She gets older. She decides to go by Cat. Just it's a little more distinct.
This has been BadgeQuest, everybody. That is all that happened.
When in doubt, move to a commune.
That's life lesson here. Yeah.
I assume that's
everybody's friendly and helpful.
and they are never
Nothing
problematic
bad
ever.
happens
No.
there
Nothing-
ever.
Nothing bad ever happens. Listen, you have settled into your tent, and there is a little like a little like, psst, hey, like sort of at the zipper, like, hey, psst, hey,
Who is it?
it's Twister. I got stuff I tell you.
Oh, okay. Come in.
Yes, yes, yes. He has just had a bath. He is very mad about it. He's like,
you look very clean.
yeah, it's not great. I'm
You
gonna
look like a whole different
Again
person.
soon. It's
I'm gonna
fine.
roll in some dirt in a minute. But listen, I heard a secret.
What kind of secret?
The kinds the adults don't want you to know.
Well, there's no adults here.
Like us specifically, or just like
Like
the kids?
the kids. Listen, are you sure? Hey, and he turns to the tree and he's like, "Hey, are you sure you're not adult? 'Cause you're adult sized."
Just because I'm adult sized doesn't mean that I'm an adult. Just like a fun size Snicker is still a Snicker.
But that's little.
So I don't know what a Snicker is.
I keep forgetting you guys.
I know
don't
what
like
the
I
word,
here.
but I know what fun
I
means.
think-
So
Kitty will immediately go to get in the caboodle and pull out. Be like, oh, here. And just give him.
You're gonna love this. There's like a lot of candies you can get in a city.
There's hundreds of kinds of candy.
We only had like maple syrup. This is better.
he like goes to just put it in his mouth fully with the
Oh.
wrapper.
No. Okay,
No,
no,
no.
wait, hold on. And then she'll like show him how to take off the wrapper and then hand him
Oh.
a Snicker.
He like puts it in his mouth and he's like, oh.
Yeah, the caramel. You have to chew through the caramel.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's got some nuts
through
in
it.
there.
Mhm.
Mm.
Chew through it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just keep chewing. You'll get there.
Whoa. I don't care about the secret anymore. I just want more of that. Can I have more of that?
Yeah, I'll give you some more if you tell us what the secret is.
Yes.
Oh, do you promise?
Yeah, I've got other kinds too. You can try it.
Whoa. Okay, listen, here's the thing. Do you remember Uncle Fern?
Mm-hmm.
He died.
Yeah, I know. I was there. Well, not for the.
You were
I-
there?
What?
Oh my God.
I know. Like I know he's. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
But do you know how he died?
No, my parents wouldn't tell me.
Okay. This is a secret.
Mm.
I'm not supposed to know. They told all of us here that the way that he died was that he just like got taken to a better place. But I heard them talking to that weird mean guy that wears shoes. And I heard that Uncle Fern drove our truck into the lake.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. We're not supposed to
We're
go to the
land
lake.
people, not lake people.
Not supposed to
Let's
go to the
go.
lake. Also, we don't have the truck anymore. And usually that's once a week they let me go with errands and they let me buy a new comic book. And now don't get no more comic books.
We'll probably get another fan eventually, right? Sure,
I don't know.
probably.
Can't you
Yeah,
just
can't be
can't
that
you just
hard.
like order one?
They probably only cost like 6 or 7 eggs. So we got those. And but I just want to I get more comic book and we're not supposed to go to the lake.
What's
Well, we're already breaking rules. We might as well break more rules.
No.
Why is it
There's
I thought there were no rules except being nice.
well, there's safety rules. Like you can't do unsafe things. We're land people.
What if it, okay, wait, hold on. First, can I have another piece of candy?
Oh,
She's gonna pull out a Reese's and then go again. Don't forget, you gotta tape the plastic off.
No, this
Okay.
is tricky because it's got the cup.
He's definitely
two.
gonna try to.
It's got two. Look, you
that
gotta
one got me the first
you
time.
peel it like you said eggs before. You know, like when you have a hard boiled egg, you gotta
Yeah.
peel the dark part off.
So
Mhm.
this one is like a hard-boiled egg.
yes.
Yes.
It's hard on the outside and soft on the inside.
He bites into it, and his eyes just keep getting bigger.
Yeah, same.
This is so wonderful. Okay, I have this great idea. I feel first, you guys, I feel so good. I feel great. This is wonderful. I don't think I've ever felt as good ever. And he's like bouncing in your tent. He's like, I got this idea. Okay, so I know we're not supposed to go in the lake because we're land people, but there's land that goes all the way up to the edge of the lake. And what if we go to the lake and then we could just get the truck and then we could bring it back?
Rock, how you get the truck out of the lake?
No, but probably some of it's we could probably get. Look how strong. That's adult.
Not an adult.
I'm not an adult.
Okay,
but
but
I'm
like
very strong.
adult size, like
Tree
adult
is
size.
pretty strong though.
Like adult
Yeah.
size, and like big enough to reach the pedals, and then we could bring the truck back, and we would be like heroes, and then maybe they would buy us more candy, and I could have a comic book.
Comic book and candy at the same time.
Oh my god!
I like your idea, Twister. Let's do it.
Yes. Do you think I could also have one of those little strips of fabric that has little pretty things on it? Do you think I could?
It's a sash, and probably yeah, I think so.
Yes.
You want more mine?
You can only get your badges from the True Leader, so I don't have any extra.
But you
But
can right
you can have
now.
a sticker that has a star on it.
Yeah,
Because I did good. Stars are
we have
for good
lots of
things.
different stickers. Yeah,
Okay.
you can just put your stickers on it.
Oh my gosh. Okie dokie.
So I get like a bandage out and make it look like a sash. Like one of those really long wrapping bandages.
Oh yeah, like an ace
Oh, like a
bandage, I
gauze?
think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
like
I love
gauze,
it.
like an ace bandage. Yeah.
Okay,
Like a
great.
sensor bandage.
And then I give, okay, Twister, do you have a favorite color? Because I have purple, I have gold, I have green.
I like the color of the one kind of apple that we get every year.
The red ones.
Okay.
Red star it is. And I grab a red star sticker and put it on his sash.
Oh my gosh. This is the greatest feeling.
Okay, so I've been saving this one for a special occasion, but I feel like you deserve it. And she's gonna pull out like this little like glittery pony sticker.
Is it one of the
And
puppy stickers?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And so
stuff.
she hasn't stuck this to anything because she was saving it for the right time, and she's realized that this is the right time. So
Well-
she sticks the pony one on there.
Whoa.
You
Is this
ran
because-
really fast earlier.
Whoa.
Mm.
Okay. I could also really run really fast to like, I have one more secret.
More secrets.
I know how to get to the lake,
I mean, we all know how to get to the lake.
but like, I've been to the lake.
You've been to the lake?
Oh.
Twister.
It's good. It's fun though. I like running.
Well, yeah, running is great.
And there's really good trees for climbing out there.
Oh, that's really
Oh,
tempting.
what kind of trees?
Um,
You'll just have to show me.
there's some
Go
really
follow.
spiky ones, and then there's some ones that like they like hang over real far. Those are the ones
Those
that
the
are real
weeping
bad. They
willows,
like
'cause they look like they're crying.
yeah.
Hmm.
And then there's other ones that are real big. I don't know the names of any of them, but they have leaves.
Mm.
They are
Yeah.
trees. Let's go. He just like gets up and tears out of the tent.
Okay,
He's
I'm
gonna-
running right after him.
Are we
gonna
going to be
grab-
able to keep up with Twister? Is the question. Sugar High
Right?
Twister.
Sugar high
I think
twist.
we might do a pretty good job. She's definitely going to grab her backpack and make sure the zipper is zipped up a little more so that if the cat is still sleeping in there, it doesn't
Definitely
fall out.
is. He is very
Mhm.
confused about what's going on right now.
She's going to leave her shoes
Oh,
and she's gonna take off.
oh,
They don't ever get to run.
oh boy. All right. I think this is a target number 4. I think everybody needs to make a test for me. And I think this is a toughness test because you need to. It's dark. It is unfamiliar terrain. You are not wearing shoes. That's not a thing you're used to.
He's gonna eat it so hard.
So
Is this an athletics type thing?
it is athletics.
Oh, I'm
Absolutely.
so good at this.
You are so good at it.
Probably.
I rolled a 2
Six,
and a
6,
4.
5, 2. Sorry, what did you get?
A 2 and a
4 was my highest.
Oh, no.
which is what we were.
Wait, that's what you said.
Oh, was that it? Okay, cool.
Target
I
number was
couldn't
4.
remember what you said.
Tree,
Yep.
how did we do?
6 and a 4, so we're good.
All
Nice.
good. Yeah, you're able to keep up. Listen, your feet are going to be tender in the morning. That's going to be a new experience for you. You're used to having very supportive shoes. That's the thing that your parents do not skimp on. They are not pretty, but they are real good for a solid footing. So you have kicked them up and left them in the tent, and like, boy, that's going to be a thing. But you make it to the edge of the lake, and like it's a big clearing, and the moon is very, very bright. And so you can see everything. And like just as you're starting to like look around, the 3 of you wake up back in your tent.
What?
It is the next morning. The roosters are crowing.
Do you guys remember what happened when we got to the lake? How did we get back here?
I remember taking off my
Running really
shoes
fast.
and running really fast after Sugar High Twister.
Mhm.
And then,
Who is snoring like at your feet in a circle like a little puppy.
like
Yeah.
a puppy. And
Normal.
so there's Twister. We were going to get the truck.
Was it a dream?
I don't remember anything else though.
But for us all to have the same dream?
You're right. That's
Tree,
really
you are
weird.
missing one of your like your hair had been wrapped.
Mhm.
Your ponytail is out.
Oh no.
And like
Oh, no.
the stuff that was wrapped around it is all gone.
Guys, what happened? I don't like this feeling. Does anybody have a hair tie? This
Hold
is not
on,
good.
hold on. And she's gonna start digging in the caboodle.
Caboodle! There's absolutely
Because
one
there's
in there.
gotta be a hair tie in there.
Yeah.
And she's gonna
I'm gonna start
she's
like
gonna
patting
go.
myself down. I've got a lot of pockets, and I'm
Mhm.
just like poking around, seeing if there's any clues.
Here, I found
You got a lot
first
of
aid kit.
stones, like
Oh yeah, for
A lot of
myself.
rocks.
yeah. Nothing that feels out of the ordinary. You are missing like there's a bunch of mud like caked all the way up to all of your knees.
Mm.
And like seaweed like kind of water plants like tangled in Kitty's hair.
We were heading we wouldn't go in the water, right? We're land people. Even if
But like swimming in a lake is fun. We get to do it at scout camp every year. Like the only time we get to do it because Mom says lakes are dirty.
And the pool at the rec center closed like 20 years ago.
Sure did. There was a crack in the bottom and they never
Fixed it.
repaired it.
I don't know how to swim,
It's so fun.
but I like splashing. But just not on the lake because the lake isn't safe. That's a rule. Safety rule, not like a weird grown-up rule.
But we're covered in mud, and that looks like algae.
Well, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
she's gonna pull like chunks of aquatic plants out of her hair.
Twister, wake up.
He like What? Hello, friends. Hello.
You know what happened?
Do you remember what happened last night?
We went to the lake
Mhm.
because I knew how to get there and I was smart and we went to the lake.
But then what?
What happened when we got there?
What do you mean? This is what always happens. I get to the lake and then I wake up back in my bed. It's actually like the fastest way to get back to the commune if I have wandered off the path. I just go to the lake and then and then I wake up and I'm back here. It's real safe.
Maybe that's just how lakes work.
No,
Oh,
because I have lots of memories in the lake.
yeah, like especially like if we go to the one like really nice camp, which we only get to do like every couple of years, they have that big blob in the lake where like you get on and you like scoot to the end and then someone jumps on it and you just fly into the air.
I'm not allowed to jump down though because somebody got hurt the last time that happened.
They got a lot of airtime on
They
that.
got a lot of air.
They loved it.
They
They
loved
loved
it.
it.
The camp was like, nope.
They said something about like liabilities and like
I think that's the only
Insurance.
time somebody said the lake was dangerous for us.
And it was just about tree.
It was just about tree.
but they didn't tell Tree that Tree was the danger. I'm just not
It's
allowed
just
to.
that was dangerous.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's not right. That happens a
You
lot,
hear
Twister.
sirens outside, like police sirens.
Oh, I was the Midwest in me was immediately like, oh, like storm sirens? Okay.
Oh, yeah, right? Like, oh, it must be a tornado.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
cool. We should probably not be in a tent then.
Everybody take cover.
Where's your shelter?
Yeah, like it's so wild to me because I also live in the Midwest and they just like routinely run like
Fridays at noon
ours
in
are
Indiana was when it was.
ours are like it's like the third Saturday at like 10 a.m. and like
Second Saturday. Yeah.
and so like nothing like it'll go off and we're just like nah. And like I understand that I shouldn't be this blasé about like a tornado, but I'm like I don't need to go in the basement. That's dumb.
I did the same thing. I was like, what does the news say? Are we in the red yet?
I'm probably
No,
fine.
we're fine.
We're
fine.
probably fine.
No, the one
it is
time there was a
police
tornado
sirens.
warning. Yeah, we don't get tornadoes where I live, so I wasn't expecting it. I was like, I have this distinct memory of sitting on the counter eating a peanut butter sandwich and watching the roof tiles fly off our neighbor's house and thinking maybe I should go downstairs.
That is very Midwest of you.
Yeah.
No, it was just
Fine.
because we don't get tornadoes where I live.
At least you were inside doing it. In the Midwest, it's usually you always go out on your patio.
porch. Yeah.
No, because
And
like
you
we don't
stare
have
at it.
You grab
sirens.
yourself a cider and you just like
you get a
sit
beer,
down.
you stand on the patio, watch
not
the
close.
trees falling over. It's fine.
It's not close. I had like legitimately halfway through a outdoor theater, they were like, "There's a tornado warning," and we were like, "It's probably
Fine.
okay though. Like we
It's
can
probably
do the
fine.
second act.
It's not near us. It's fine. We're good.
That's totally fine. I can see where it's going. It's not coming this direction.
It's fine.
God, wussy.
Yeah, my reaction to severe weather compared to because I moved to Pittsburgh. So like all of my friends I've made here, they're like, hey, just so you know, there's supposed to be severe weather tonight. And I was like, oh, it's fine. Like I'm never concerned about it.
We're cool.
They're like,
Don't worry about it.
Make sure you just in case, make sure you have flashlights on. I was like, I'm good. I'm Midwest. My
Yeah,
house,
I found them.
there's stuff everywhere. We're fine.
It's close enough. First of all, thank you all for that little sidebar with me. We talk about Midwest weather. But you hear police sirens.
Have the police like ever come to the commune before that I can
It is
remember?
very rare.
Mm.
Maybe twice in your whole life.
That's
They sound like,
going on. This is
They-
really weird.
are they already there or is it like it's getting louder?
It like came in,
That's probably
pulled
what-
into the
Okay. Yeah, I think Kitty would definitely want to see how many cars there are because that's probably how I have a feeling that's how they detect how big of a problem it is.
Yeah.
It's like if there's one or two,
It's just one ambulance. It's not
Yeah.
bad. Now, if there's the fire truck,
the ambulance, the cop car,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know something's going on.
then it's bad.
And Rain just still gets really excited about anything like this because she's barely ever seen like a fire truck in her life,
Sure.
and kids love fire trucks.
Yeah. So it's only one cop car. But that's maybe all there is. You know what I mean?
It's a sheriff's
it's
car.
The sheriff.
A sheriff.
The sheriff, not the deputies.
So the sheriff is here.
How far away is the commune? Like, would
From-
we know this sheriff? from
No, he's
where
not.
we
He's
are?
not from the city. He's
Okay.
he's like his jurisdiction is mostly farmland.
It's just county. Okay.
You know, yeah, for sure. So he is got his little pad out, chatting with the elders who look very distressed.
And just nonchalantly meander away forwards. See if we can hear what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has a good relationship with like the commune. He probably comes here. You guys have the best butter, you know? Like he comes
Yeah.
here often. Sees the kids. You are now covered in mud and stuff. Like you look like you belong here.
Not wearing any shoes anymore, so yeah, we definitely do.
Not wearing any shoes. And so you hear them talking, and he's like, "Well, you know, it disappeared. Couldn't find him." And his wife called and seemed like a problem. Just was wondering if you'd seen him. And he's got like a little picture that he has.
I like peek. I like stand on my tippy toes, see if I can see
You
it.
do not need
Oh,
to
yeah,
stand
you
on your
totally-
tippy toes, my friend.
Just lean over the shoulder.
It's the guy from the funeral, the fancy guy.
I like lean down to everybody. It's the guy from the funeral, the mean guy.
Oh, the weird lawyer dude?
With like the shiny shoes?
Yes, and yes.
Didn't he leave here? Why are they coming here?
I leaned down again. They said that his wife called and he's missing.
He came by himself, though, right?
Well, he wasn't with anyone here. But he left, didn't he? Did we see him leave the commune or just leave the building?
You saw him leave the commune. Like he got in his fancy shiny car and he
Yeah,
left.
he left. There's no way he's here.
Did it look like it was like a car service? Or was it his car?
He was driving.
Okay. Trying to think of a good way to interact with the adults
slip
and
on
not
in
just
there.
be like, "Oh, hi."
What's up? You're all just like covered in mud and like
Hey, I don't belong here, but give me information.
Yeah.
I live here now. It's fine.
Yeah, we're part of the family.
you're just to hold up one of
The
the
cats
cats.
have adopted me.
Meow.
I'm one of them now.
Be like, "Oh, that was the guy with the fancy shoes," and she'll just kind of point to the picture. He drove his.
The sheriff
I-
looks over at you and I'm sorry, do you have information about this fella here?
I don't know. He reminds me of this guy that's got billboards all over, and my parents call him a garbage human.
Hmm.
I don't know if he's a mean guy. He just looked like him. But he really fancy shoes for
Mhm.
going into the country.
Mhm.
But I did see him drive his car away.
Yeah, he
Uh,
left here.
Did you see which direction he went when he left?
Isn't there only one direction out of the commune?
Well, sure, but then when you get to the edge there, there's a road you see goes more than one way.
I didn't watch that far. I just saw him driving away, and then I went back to what I was
Ask
doing.
Okay. Well, he's gone missing, and if y'all think of anything, you can just Well, I was gonna say you could give me a ring, but I guess y'all still don't have a phone over here, huh?
She's gonna pull it out and she goes, I have it, but you can only dial 2 numbers. If I dialed the emergency number, will it call you?
Yes, ma'am. It will call me. Oh,
okay.
I tell you what. Why don't you try hitting that emergency button right now? Let's see if it rings me.
And then she'll just push it.
And he pulls out a really old, like a Nokia phone.
Yes. Because I love a brick.
Because that will never ever stop working.
I don't know how many times I got mad and threw one of those against a wall.
Doesn't matter. Still good.
Pops apart, pop it back together, ready to go.
And he's like, yellow. And you
hello.
Yeah, see, it works. It works.
It's like reverberating because you're so close.
Yeah. Emergency services. We'll get a lot of emergencies out here. It's mostly about livestock getting out and things of that nature. So so you just call me if you think of anything. If you find them, that will be good. You could call me, or if there's anything else that you can think of.
Do you remember?
His shoes were very, very clean.
Leaf too.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I was just saying his shoes were very clean.
Right. I guess that would be abnormal around here. I suppose that's true.
Was he Uncle Leaf's old family?
I don't rightly know. His name's Mr. Downs. Well, he's got a wife and she's missing something terrible. So we just want to just see if maybe he'll come back or whatever.
Well, did he go in the lake too? Because we heard that Uncle Leaf went in the lake and that's how he died. So maybe he went on the lake too, even though it's off limits.
Now I thought that there was some kind of a hunting accident with your uncle. That's what.
Uncle Leaf didn't hunt. He tended the goats. This is the biggest goat.
At this point,
the
adults are like, "Oh boy," and they just
no.
come in and start like, "Oh yeah," they sort of like a hustle. So thanks so much for coming by, Sheriff. We'll we'll let you know if anything if he turns up or anything. And
oh no.
The sheriff walks back to his car and he looks over at the three of you and he just gives you a wink and
yeah, he's definitely bejeweled and has stickers all on it.
Mm-hmm. And he gets in his car, drives away. So you have this is one more day at the farm, at the commune. You're supposed to be leaving very early tomorrow to get back into the city. Your parents are going to really want to clean you up, I'm sure.
Disinfectant hose down.
And then you definitely,
the downstairs bathtub.
Yeah,
not the regular bathtub.
You're coming in through the back door for sure.
Hose you off outside the door, and then
and then
towels down.
And then you have a whole bunch of homework to do, obviously. So you have today, and that's all you get.
Do the adults, when they shoo the sheriff away, do they say anything else, or is that kind of like it's at the end of it? They just say, "Oh, they're kind of waving it off," and then just walk away.
Absolutely, just waving you off. Just that's not. They don't know. Quite the imagination. We really encourage them to have imagination here, so they,
they're these adults here. Like, I understand, like, city adults are different, but these adults, they're kind of strange, right? They don't do anything.
Normally they listen better. This is weird.
Okay.
So you're thinking this is weird. That's good.
Is there anyone here that like always knows what's going
Um, maybe one
our
of the
neighbor?
elders, because sometimes they forget that they're not supposed to say stuff.
Like our next door neighbor, she knows everything.
Oh, Dolores. Yes. She knows all of the neighborhood tea.
All of it.
Well, there's Grandma Begonia. She just like rocks on her rocking chair that Meadow built and like lets cats all day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Grandma Begonia, though, is essentially deaf and has been for quite some time. And so you have to, if you're going to talk to her, there's like, now I wouldn't say that it is American Sign Language, but
no, it is definitely not.
It is a sign language that you have developed within the commune so that you can talk to Grandma Begonia. And I actually feel like, so you guys are walking up to her, she looks up and she gets like a sparkle in her eye and she starts excitingly beckoning you over, and her hands start going super fast.
Whoa.
And I actually think that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
She has to tell us.
Yes, so many things to tell you. So yeah, everybody's going to have to come back and we're going to find out what Grandma Begonia knows. But before we wrap up, let's do our moments of gratitude. What happened in tonight's game? I know there wasn't a ton of like mechanics use, but like lots of character building and getting into the stuff. What happened tonight that was super cool for y'all that maybe one of your fellow role players did?
I think my favorite was just how we yes-anded everything.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, at that first one when I was like, talk to each other, I didn't even have to be here. I was just like, okie dokie. Just gotta keep going.
My favorite part of BadgeQuest.
It's the best.
It's like the 3 ADHD kids. It was just like, I'm gonna say everything that pops in my head. This is great. This is what we're gonna do. I've
given myself permission to say whatever I want right now.
I'm allowing myself to lean in to my ADHD and just be like, nope, she's impatient. So she wouldn't be like, oh, let's wait and not interrupt it.
Oh, no, she's got stuff to say and she is going to say it.
Sunmouth was very good. Sunmouth, yep. So kudos to Ellie for that.
That is how
eating the sun.
That is how I'm going to describe photosynthesis forever.
Also, that they're land people. Like
we can't go to the lake because it's land people.
We don't go in the water. We're land people. You love it.
That is a great way for a commune to get around, like making a rule, because you don't make a rule in a commune.
Don't have to.
We're land people. We can't go in the water. We're land people.
Just makes sense.
God, it's so ridiculous. It's my favorite. Also, there's like a magical thing that happens when people role play as children in these games. It's the best because I feel everyone's energy of like, God, this is really freeing, and I'm just gonna do it. Let's go.
True. Like I threw all of it out and I was like, no, I can lean into the fact that I have a thought that happens after everything happens and I'm going to share it and it's going to be great. There are no bad choices.
Really like how you're going to bring a whole menagerie of animals home. That made me very
gonna try.
We have the backyard. The cat can definitely live in our closet.
For sure. At least for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in the tree house, because this cat likes to live outside too.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, the cat can live in the tree house.
Yeah, my when I was a kid, a farmer gave me a pig to take home. My mom said
Just
no.
gave you a pig.
So I've lived that experience. It was the run. My mom's she does landscaping, and then so this farmer was like, "Well, your kid can just have this pig," and my mom was like, "No, we live in town."
Why would you offer this to her before talking to me?
Oh goodness!
I was an animal kid, and like my mom's an animal person too, but my mom was very good about saying no. Now I knew that I could win her over if if the animal came into the house. Like it's like, oh well, where is it gonna go? And she wouldn't want to try and take it or rehome it anywhere. So I knew if I could get it in the house, I could win. I never had the cat distribution center, the system. It's never benefited me, unfortunately. But
it's a shame.
Oh man, if I'd come home with a pig, I don't know what my mom would have done.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll find out what Kitty's mom will do if you come home with the pig at the end of this adventure.
All of that.
Tell us real quick about where we can find BadgeQuest. And like, I also have, I like to ask people who were part of the development what their favorite bit of the game is. Like if it's a mechanical thing or like a lore thing or something, like what about it is the super special thing that makes you be like, this is the part I'm most excited about?
Yeah, I think on that second bit, I really like these types of systems and specifically BadgeQuest because and you might be seeing this a little bit too, Sarah, where there's not really any rolling that the GM does. It's all on the players. So if you have players who love to roll dice, you can have as many skill checks as you want, and they're rolling it all.
They're doing everything.
They're doing everything. We haven't got to it yet, but there's reaction checks. There's stuff that happens in Scrap that the players get to roll. GM rolls nothing. So
it's so great. I have so many dice next to me, and I have not had to touch a single one of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a forever player, just because DMing a game is overwhelming to me, or to my brain at least, this sounds like something I could easily pick up.
Yes.
I've just gone on a walk before some of my sessions, had a thought like, hey, what if a Rubik's Cube is actually an extra dimensional prison containing a demon? And got back to my walk, popped up my screen and done a session about that.
Just shower thoughts.
Yeah.
Who hasn't thought that?
And
that's why they make them so hard to solve, because if you do it, then they get out. I know.
No, one of my favorite parts about BadgeQuest is that you can like really lean into the nostalgia of your childhood. Like we did a Tamagotchi adventure and just like playing all these candies that you got to eat or things that you could do as a kid that you don't really do anymore. It's just really fun to be that kid again.
Yeah. It really made me want to eat so much candy.
It's
I'm like, what is this dark chocolate I've got?
It's speaking to my inner millennials nostalgia. Be like, oh, remember when we all had this?
My gosh, you guys.
Remember when the world didn't seem so awful?
It was so simple.
Yep.
Tell us where we can buy this game.
Yeah, so the Kickstarter is over, but you can pre-order. We'll have a pre-order button on the Kickstarter through BackerKit. You can also look it up on BackerKit. There's a pre-order button there. If you want to get the complete rulebook / the quick start guide that will be done at the end of this month, you can go to DMDavePublishing.com. Look for it at IPR. And I've also heard, because I'm also the director of sales that does the retail game store stuff, that it is in stores across the United States. We are officially on Pacific Coast, all the way over to the East Coast. UK, we'll be in Australia soon. So very exciting. We are in bookstores as well, or game stores as well. And then if you want to, you can tell them to reach out to us, your local game store, reach out to us, and we can get them the books as well.
Yeah.
I just want to mention that the game book that's already released has 20 adventures in it. They're all just like 2 pages, super easy to prepare.
Yeah.
And those won't be in the new book. So
Oh, so you should get
Ooh.
both.
You've got to have all the editions. It's important.
It's very important.
We love collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the original book, you get the quick start guide, you get the Kickstarter guide.
Just keep buying it, folks. Just keep going.
And don't forget to buy your badges if you kickstart.
Buy your badges and
add them on.
And then if you really should, it's almost mandatory if you buy any BadgeQuest product that you should also buy a box of cookies.
You have to.
We don't sell cookies, but you can get them at a regular store.
It's going to have to be a separate stop, but you have to buy them.
Stop at the grocery store. It'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Buy some
Gotta
cookies.
get snacks.
I'm just really hungry. Okay, great. I would also love for all of you to, we're going to go around the table one more time. And if you have like where we can find you on the internet, if you have like your own personal social handle, if you have anything else coming up that you would like to plug, I'm going to start with Bob.
Sure. I am Bob the Tree in most places, usually Bob_the Tree, because there's another Bob the Tree out there.
How
no clue
dare
why.
he?
I know. How dare that person take my handle?
Coming for you, Bob.
We're coming for you, Bob the Tree. We're coming for you. So Bob the Tree, Bob_the Tree. I mostly use Discord, Twitter, and Threads. I don't have anything exciting to plug until we do another Kickstarter here towards the beginning of November. So you'll just have to keep an eye on all things DMDave.
Well, we will, for sure. What about you, Ellie?
I mean, DMDave as well. So I'm one of his regular writers for 5th edition content. So if you are on his Patreon, he made my most recent adventure, which was Cobalt Caverns, into an actual like physical book you can buy at his physical store now. I go by Adventures A as my writing name. So
Very
I technically
Canadian.
have my own Patreon, but don't follow me there because I'm not updating it right now.
Do you have is your socials Adventures A?
Yeah, Adventures, A in caps with a question mark to be difficult. Yes.
Super Canadian.
Also my initials. So it's sort of an inconvenient name, but it makes me laugh every time. So I'm not
I
judging.
get it.
Lean into it.
Yeah.
Let's lean in. Let's lean in. Awesome. And what about you, Kiley?
Hi. You can find me personally on all the socials, either at Viking Mermaid or Viking_Mermaid, much like Bob. Some platforms, somebody got to it before I did.
Ugh, how dare
But
How dare. We're coming for you, Viking Mermaid.
Viking Mermaid and Bob the Tree. You watch out.
Find you. But you will mainly see me on a channel I co-founded with my best friend, which is Homebrews and Homebodies. There's going to be a new game sometime soon. I'm currently on hiatus because I decided to do a theater production that I haven't done in a while, so I'm a little wrapped up with that. But all of our previous games are on our YouTube channel, and we do have our Twitch channel up with something new. Mal's going to run something, I'm not sure what yet, but sometime soon.
I mean, just go look. It's fun stuff.
Yeah, it's all in there.
And my name is Sarah Moore. You can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. I will be back next week right here on Friday night and Gen Con TV at 5 p.m. Pacific with the 4th session of Retrograde, which is a Grant Howitt one-page that I have hacked, and it's the same 2 players, and they are stuck in a loop, and every time they start a new session, they start with no memories, and all of their memories leak back in. And so we are in the 4th session, which means that they have new memories that are leaking back in that we have not found out about, and then also memories from the previous 3 sessions that leak in over time, and they're just looping forever, and that is, I'm sure, not traumatizing for anybody. I also have coming up some more Eat the Reich, where you get to play a vampire killing Nazis, and we are also going to be back probably next month with the conclusion to this BadgeQuest adventure, where either the commune has gained more children, the Jones girls have gained more animals, or we solve an adventure or solve a mystery. I don't know. Maybe all 3. I don't know.
So many options.
So many options. Listen, all of them are good options. So you should come back and check that out. So I would like to thank the team here for being here today. It's really exciting. I would like to thank DMDave for just reaching into my childhood and plucking out such a delightful game that was just hiding in there, because I think I'm not the only one who desperately wanted the Scouts to be more than they were. Also, thank you so much to my partner, who is my personal tech support, as well as attempting to keep me sane, but he is my editor for the show, and also bought me ice cream during this stream, so I can't wait to go eat that.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Also, thank you to Marcus Mays, who is our tech over at Gen Con TV, for keeping us running smoothly. Thank you to both Gen Con and Peter Atkinson for trusting me and giving me this platform so that I can highlight all these dope games that I come across. And if you at home are a person who has made a game and would like to see it on Gen Con TV, like, please message me and I will find a time to do some delightful RP, because I just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. So thank you all for watching, and as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time.